Alrighty. Yo, Fusion. No, I'm not. I'm not live today, buddy. I'm not streaming at all this week. So, how you doing, sir? You well? Okay. Let's waste not any time because I started a bit later than I would like, but we've still got solid 2 hours to make some progress today. So let us go and do that. So we're having like a clandestine secret meeting, kind of. Oh, God, speaking with Kerry's producer as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go do that first. But afterwards, we're speaking to the other Pathfinders, and we're going to be like, yeah, fuck Tan. We're going to go do our own thing anyway. That's the vibe I was getting.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. Got
Hello.
a sec?
Yeah, sure. What's going on? Oh, okay.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary.
Why, thank you.
There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest.
What?
She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up.
I'm sure it will, and yes, I will.
Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Yeah, Scotty's streak broke on Saturday. I shouldn't worry about it too much. It is what it is, right? I suppose you do bonus channel points, don't you? So I can see why people would, want to. But anyway, yeah. Thank you, Ladra. How are you doing today? I'm very pleased to not be streaming again today. But I hope you're well. Okay, cool. Let's go do this first, as this is a little side thing. Yeah, I flirted incorrigibly with Kerry, and she seemed to like it, but she was getting quite flustered, which made it even better, honestly. Oh, is it good? Is it good then, Fusion? That's cool. That's cool. Yo, Kuma, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're good. Okay. What is she doing in there? Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Ryder. Hakeem said they arrested you over the documentary. Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard. They didn't hurt you, did they? Nothing's hurt except my dignity.
Let's get her out there. What the fuck's she doing there?
A crowbar, some gum, a nudge from Sam, and I could get you out.
I'm right here, hero. Trust me, this is safer than it.
Oops, sorry.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
Yeah, but that's the right thing to do.
So you're just going to sit there? This is how your work ends? What? No. Hell no. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Okay, fair enough. And now that's on hold again. Okay. Fair enough. Right. So we just got to shift the main quest a little bit first. Move it along another mission.
After a high-profile exile, Krogan are returning to the Nexus. The Krogan have been welcomed back into the initiative after officials accepted their push.
Seems pretty detailed for just being mostly text-based.
Welcome to the support and resources.
File in the cake.
It's about time.
That's what I used to do. Sorry, where am I going? I don't know. I'm just zooming around. In here? Up here? Up here. Okay, yeah. To the Pathfinder's secret bat cave. No, the tech lab. What's the plan, guys?
We think we have the answer.
I mean, that's what we're all after. That's the thing we need. Yeah, you gotta love that Lovecraftian weirdness.
Its plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
Ghost Storm? What's that?
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
Oh.
It could buy you some time.
Yeah, cool.
I can work with that. Just enough to give us an advantage.
The rest is up to you.
I can handle it, though it means going against the initiative. We're alone here. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
Thanks, Doc.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't sitting on his hands.
First, you'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology. Then we'll rendezvous at Meridian.
Good luck.
Okay. At least these guys are backing me up.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
I guess we can just go over to the Tempest and research that. I surely have the materials or whatever might be needed. And I'll no doubt we'll have the research points, if that's even needed. Right, yeah, so that will kind of, so once we have this technology installed on the ship, it will seem to any enemy sensors that there's multiple versions of the same ship, which obviously they will realise, well, there's obviously not multiple ships, but it will confuse them in the sense that they won't know which one is the real one. Pretty clever. It'll be very useful. Fusion, I love unanswered questions during the story, but I guess the frustration is when you get to the end of the story and you still have questions that are unanswered. Although it does leave me thinking about things afterwards, so I kind of like that. And I don't mind a story where it's like,
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
Sure, Kelly. I don't mind a story where the questions, you know, it's meant to be unanswered, but it's open to interpretation. So you're like, okay, cool, this is what I made of that, and someone else makes something different of it, that's fine. But when you just get a story where it obviously has a definite answer, but you're just not given that answer, and there's no real clues to suggest what the answer is, I guess it depends.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange, out of place?
Everything, I guess. It was a fucking wreck. Oh, yeah, no, of course. I mean, the Pathfinder was out of place, obviously, for a start. I guess it depends on the story. Like, for example, Twin Peaks. Scotty, he didn't hate it, he enjoyed it, but he was annoyed by the fact that it ends and there's, like, so many unexplained questions, and a lot is open to interpretation, whereas I don't mind it. Another example, like Sopranos. The Sopranos just ends. You don't know, as the viewer, whether Tony got assassinated or not in that final scene. There's reasons to believe that he could have been, but you literally don't see what happens purposely, and there's no answer. Like that, somebody might find that annoying. I don't mind it. It's like it's clever that just leave you not knowing. When it's done on purpose. I guess I don't like is when there's like weird inconsistencies and I try and piece together and I'm like, this doesn't actually make sense. It's not even consistent within its own story, and things like that. But yeah, Kala, everything was a fucking mess. Everything was that
You
mess.
mean besides the Exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this. Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
Oh?
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I
No.
think about it, a Ket Armada just stumbling across the Solarian Arc seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
No, I definitely want to look at that. Thank you, Callie. From Haval. Okay. Let's go check this out first. Hmm. No, excellent. Excellent fusion. That's cool. Hmm. All right. Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure, fusion. Yeah, I'll have a look. Just, you know, it's funny, isn't it? If you just look at a Steam store page, you can get such a if you're like a someone who's a gamer, you can get such a reasonably good understanding of what a game is like just by reading the description and looking at screenshots. Yeah, right. If it's if you're not a gamer, you might just not really understand. But if you are, whether that's a good thing or not, I mean, what's your expertise in video games? Right, that's yeah. Congratulations, bro. Nice life. I love it. I kind of look back on my life and it's like I'd seen video games with like my cousin's house. I think I can't even remember what I'd seen, or like family friends, and I was like, oh my god, that I was instantly kind of drawn to video games. But I was bought an Atari. I don't know if I want to say 7200 or 7800. It was a black wedge with a metallic strip across it. Remember that. I remember the controllers. I remember the cartridges. It was an Atari. My parents bought me that for like either my birthday or Christmas, and I was like 4 years old. Which from I think I don't think I was much older than that. Maybe five. I was young. Or maybe that's not too young for kids, because I guess you like doing things, you're interested in things, you can do things. But I was pretty fucking young, and I hadn't asked for it. They'd obviously just picked up that I had an interest, and they're just like, okay, here is an Atari. Yeah, the rest is history. So, like what I'm saying, and shortly after that, they bought me the Master System, Sega Master System as well. Then I went into the fucking dark ages of my gaming history. I got it into my head I wanted a Commodore 64, and then I sold both of the Master System and the Atari to get a Commodore 64. Fucking worst thing I'd ever done in my life. Why did I do that? Because I'm a fucking idiot. That's why. But kids be idiots. Anyway, I soon bounced back. Of the dark ages only lasted a couple of years, and then I got a SNES, and then Golden Age kicked in. Point being, if my parents had not been like, oh, let's get him video games for as a little kid, maybe I wouldn't have turned into a gamer or been like obsessed from a young age. So I wonder, like, I'm not saying it's not my responsibility, but oh yeah, fucking RPG, I'll try that out. Field capacitor. If I remember to use it. Oh, Red Mage, oi.
Entering atmosphere.
They are
LC
awesome.
in sight.
Oh, he's a fucking he's a madman. I would have loved an NES. I never had one, unfortunately. I got to play Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt a lot at my stepfamily's house when I was younger, but yeah, I was very happy with the SNES. Yeah, I wonder what would I've been doing. How different would I be as a person? Would I don't know. What would have been going on? That's the question. And does it even is it that important? I don't know. Okay, we'll go down here apparently. Let's just go for this one. I know the one in the valley there, the gorge is a little bit closer as a crow flies, but it's I know there's lots of fucking remnant and dangerous creatures down there. Not that I can't kill them, of course, but
shit, all this green. I can feel my allergies flaring up already.
and there we go. And there's Liam complaining about something already. All right, okay. Wastes no time, does he?
It's stuff like this that makes everything worthwhile.
Stuff like what? Stuff like remnant.
Those are the coordinates we were sent.
It might be a trap. But...
about the Solarian Ark?
Someone will be waiting, one way or another.
Ambush!
Yeah, I shouldn't have. Nope, let's shoot Drac.
So much for a meeting.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
They did.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
That's the special forces.
Special
Solarians.
Tasks Group.
Yeah.
Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
Just say assassinated people.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Espionage is a job that follows you home, or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank, there are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Okay.
Couldn't Hager help you with this?
Hager's too green to be corrupt, but his team's another story. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
Okay, I'll look
Right,
into
I'm
it.
in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
What if the evidence doesn't implicate Adden?
If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over from scratch. Remember Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Okay. Into that one. Right, yeah, I wonder, Fusion, like, what the fuck would we been doing if we not had that outlet? Oh, yeah. Is that right, Ledger? Excellent, or not? Okay, so we've got to look at some shit on Vold. Okay. Every time we go to Vold, you're like, okay, cool, we're done. We never need to go to Vold again. And it's like, no, you do. Yeah, big deal back in the day, wasn't it? But here's the thing. At that young age, obviously when I was older, when I was going to school, when I was like 7 or 8, the other kids in school were all the same. Their parents also got them video games. I feel like in the late 80s, early 90s, it was like, it seemed to be like very normal. It's like here's this new thing. Not that video games were completely new, because obviously Space Invaders and Pong and stuff had been around for quite a while before then. But it's almost like that. It feels like the late 80s, early 90s is when like having video games at home was fairly normal. It was like normalized and very exciting, because of like you'd look at the games and be like, oh my god, this is like incredible. I think that's when you had to break through, and it was like they weren't quite as good, but obviously everyone was familiar with like arcade machines. But you would have seen the same kind of games in the arcade. You could have them at home. I think it's kind of a big deal. And you know, there's like there's discussions nowadays in 2024, like, you know, advocates, which is probably us for the most part, advocates for like video games are great, you should give them to kids, you know, maybe regulate how often they play or what they play. But you know, they're good tools for educational purposes, understanding puzzle solving and experiencing stories and stuff. You know, and there's not really too many negatives about it. And then on the other end of the argument is like, video games are bad for kids, they should just never play them, they're a waste of time, they're just a corruption. They should be outside doing stuff and learning stuff and interacting with people and stuff.
Old orbit is steady.
Well, however you feel about you know, either side of that, point is, back in the late 80s, early 90s, I don't think people were even thinking that. It's just like, here is another thing to do in your free time. Here is just a thing to give kids to occupy their time. And obviously kids were like, oh my god, this is amazing. Right. Let's get rid of Liam, because he's fucking annoying. We need to be rocking Drac. I'm trying to think of any combination of these 6 individuals who haven't paired up properly. Because fight-wise, it doesn't really matter who you have with you, because everyone can like handle their own. Have I had Jarl and Drac hanging out together? I don't know. I have, actually. Yeah, let's take Drac and Jarl with us. Tiger King Fist. How you doing there? Yeah, hand-eye coordination as well, for sure, for little kids, right? Because it was, unless you get them to like fucking bounce a tennis ball around at the wall, you know, or learn to fucking juggle. That's definitely going to be a thing, right? For sure. But yeah, welcome in there, Tiger King. Yeah. They just like, oh, I'm going out tonight. Got to get a babysitter in. Oh, what are you doing, Lady? I'm going to play Space Invaders at the pub. That's Lady's night out. So this is fucking exciting. I get it. I get it, Lady. So I remember it's been a lot. So when I was a little kid, when the video games were coming in, I think this was probably my dark ages when I just had the Commodore 64. my brother had a friend, and we would, I don't know what's going on in the adult world of my family at the time, but me and my brother were sent to stay at my, you know, we spent a lot of time at his friend's house. And, I think we even, like, stayed there for a whole week once. I don't know what the exact circumstances was. But anyway, my brother's friend had a Mega Drive, or Genesis, if you prefer. And, you know, he was a cool guy. But, you know, he was my brother's friend. And, look, I was a tismy kid, so I didn't really care. But point being...
I am dying, though.
Hush for a second, Drake. Point being, I was always excited to go. Because I knew that I'd get some amount of time, I'd be able to play on his Mega Drive and play Streets of Rage. He had loads of games. He was, I wouldn't say he was spoiled, but for whatever reason, his mum was, like, relatively wealthy. To the point where she would just buy him stuff. He'd just go, Mum, I want this. And she'd just be like, there you go. So he had all sorts of random stuff. So yeah, I was always very excited to be playing Streets of Rage, for sure. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be? Oh, Doom. Fuck, Doom is my childhood, Ladra. We've played a little bit of Doom on this channel, not too much. But maybe more in the future.
The end of their life would come all the way out here. I've lived a long time, seen a lot of things. I know I won't see much more. Guess I just want to go out seeing what no Krogan ever has.
I respect that.
Oh.
Cat, right where...
Sarah's like, this cat. And I'm like, no,
Get a scan.
doesn't matter. What's over here? Is this the wrong gun? This is the wrong gun.
Hostiles ahead!
Oh, who's this guy? Cat handler. He got wrecked.
SDG agent was right. This cat was Dr. Adams' contact.
I was fucking drank. My eyesight's not the best anymore. Any more? Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, so when was the first Resident Evil? It was 96, right? And Doom 1 originally came out in 93. And now you're probably thinking, oh, that's only 3 years, but I swear to God, part of it is just because we were younger, but I don't know, it's also, like, in video games, that seemed like a long time. 3 years now, you're like, 3 years ago? It's like, it's all like the same thing, isn't it? But 3 years back in the 90s was like a big chunk of, like, progress. Different vibe. God, they,
Gotta wonder how all
they really, some games where they really just kind of, they have that, like, spark of inspiration and really set a trend. Doom is one of them. Resident Evil series as well, right? They, like, kind of just literally changed the gaming culture for all time.
Did the cat just throw them away?
Should have sold them. No point wasting good salvage.
Okay, now what? Am I looking to scan this guy? Yeah.
Let's get a scan.
right, okay, well, we've got to scan. Oh, we've got to scan his equipment as well. Oh, is that elsewhere? Okay, so if we can link up this... Yeah, okay. So if we can link up this cat to the doc's equipment, that will be obviously be kind of a giveaway. Kind of fucked up, though, to sell out your entire... Not entire species, but your entire arc. Some aggressive aliens. You're just like, oh, yeah, well, you know, never mind. Fuck those guys. Fuck my friends and my... my species.
According to my map.
Oh, is it? Are we going there? Okay. Yeah, you've said that every time we've come here, Sarah. That's Techix there, according to my map. Well, Techix, the place you've been to, like, several times and spoken to everybody in there. Yeah, I think that's where it is. Yeah, some of the dialogue doesn't hold up in this, does it? I think the worst was when we just met Jarl and he was like, oh, yes, so, yeah, the Nexus is an interesting place. And I was like, Jarl, you've never been there. You've never been there, buddy. And he's like, shh.
This must be Dr. Adam's workspace, the one the SDG agent is investigating.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Adam's experiment.
Yeah, a lot of circumstantial evidence.
Nothing proves Adam betrayed the Ark.
Collaborators usually show more signs.
What about Hager back on the Nexus? We could ask if he knows anything.
Okay, well, I mean...
Some sort of guard post.
Yeah, Drake, we just come from there, we're just leaving, right? Oh my god. Right, okay, so we're going back to the Nexus now. No worries, enjoy Fusion. Yeah, they did such a good job with Doom, Ledger, for sure. Yeah, because all the music, I'm sure you're aware, is like kind of... They made it by the music guy. He took like various rock and metal songs of the day that were obviously he liked or were popular. Bands like Metallica and Slayer and a bunch of others. Megadeth, yeah, Megadeth for sure. Pantera, Alice in Chains, and he kind of obviously made them MIDI, but then changed them just enough that they wouldn't infringe copyright, but also that they were recognizable as the songs. Worked so very well. Kind of very clever idea. I guess the guy is just kind of like, I don't really want to make some music, so I'll just take somebody else's music and make it my own, and he did, and it works perfectly. But yeah, like, just the idea, because I think like first person shooters themselves were pretty new. Obviously you'd had like Wolfenstein before that. Was there a first person shooter before Wolfenstein? I don't even fucking know. I don't know if there was. And then they, you know, in the same company's like, okay, let's take that idea, shooting things from a first person perspective, moving around a 3D environment like that, but let's just, you know, rather than kind of random Nazis, let's make it, hell. Hell demons. And we'll also make it like a sci-fi setting as well. So it's like sci-fi space marines, but hell demons. Go. And you're like, it's... Yeah, it was perfect. It still is. I'm a little bit obsessed with the Brutal Doom mod, so I find it hard to play like vanilla Doom now. But yeah, no, that just ramps everything up. That just cranks it up to 11 in terms of like the combat and violence. Okay, let's go back to the Nexus first. But yeah, you're not wrong, Ledger. When it came out in the day, people had never even seen or thought of anything like it, and they would be getting scared playing it. They'd be like, oh my god, this is horrifying, things just jumping out of you, like the ambushes when you go into rooms, and the way the monsters move, and the sounds they make, and the way they attack you, and they'll just like jump out the dark at you, and the use of lighting, and yeah, it's amazing game. Right, yeah, it's no fancy bells and whistles, it just is what it is. Yeah, perfect game. You know, not all, if you look at Doom and Doom 2, not all of the, like, the official, like, levels were, like, of the best design. Some of them are great, some of them not so great. But its legacy endures, and I've played a reasonable amount of custom maps throughout the years. Well, I say throughout the years, that were made throughout the years. I only got into, like, playing custom Doom levels and stuff like a couple of years ago. Some of the stuff they make is staggering. And again, I would be very happy to cover any and all of it on this channel, but as we've done a little bit in the past. But yeah, what I'm just thinking, what do we do? So I've just done the first. I think we've done the first 2 episodes of Doom 1 in using Brutal Doom. And then we can't. I think we just got knocked on the head from there. Oh yeah, that was when I did my crazy 15-hour stream, and I just mixed up as what we were doing throughout the day. That's what it was. That's what I had time for, and then we get back to finish it. I think I tried. Yeah, I had some issues with it. I think we came back to it, but I had some issues with it. But I'm sure that's fine now. Yo, Wolf. How you doing, buddy?
Continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered.
Yeah, Lage, you should see some of the stuff the modders have come up with. A lot of it's jank, but some of it is truly inspired in kind of like the level design. You know, the kind of like just the overall presentation they put into it, and sometimes the difficulty is insane.
Good to see you.
Okay, look around Tan's office. Oh, here he is. Don't want fucking Tan overhearing us. Don't want Hadra.
Ah, Ryder. Your pilot said you were helping Major Salen Vaughn with an investigation into Dr. Adden.
That's correct.
You know Salen?
Only by reputation. One of STG's finest back in the day. I tried to help him with Adden, but sort of stalled.
Yeah, yeah, tell me.
What do you make of Salen's theory that someone betrayed your people?
It doesn't seem possible, but there's so much that doesn't fit otherwise. I reached out to ARC leadership, the ones who woke up first, but they keep putting me off. I had an idea, but it might not be completely legal.
Bring it on.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of those ARC officers, Rand Lon, has an apartment here. If he's busy, he won't be around. And a quick scan wouldn't hurt anything. Just see what's there.
Okay.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms.
Oh, sorry, that was Sarah on the her recorded interview over the radio. I was going to say, I'm good, Wolf. I'm very well, sir. I'm glad you're doing all right. No worries. Thank you for your alert, Kalaja. Enjoy your dinner. I'm being useful. Kuma's not having it. Okay, up here. Oh yeah, sorry, that's the habitation, isn't it? Those apartments. How many times have we been over to them? So we're going to have been to every single one by the time we've finished up, obviously. Oh, wait, is this it? Sorry. No, okay, it's this first one.
Locked.
Hack it?
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder. There may be additional clues, Pathfinder.
Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains financial and personnel reports. However, the EM signature suggests data was recently cleaned.
Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So, Rand Lawn, or someone in his apartment, when exploring out there.
Okay. Neil's turn. He sent information, yeah, cost-benefit assessment. Okay. From Oben Keld. Okay, having some meet up. Okay. Okay, and that's an automated email about picking up his prescription. Okay. That it?
It's been watered recently.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine,
A drug?
a neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
Okay, something's fishy. Sam, can you work out which planet the dust on the floor came from?
I have a candidate. No record of any official visit. Once in orbit, I can approximate a nav point.
Okay. Food traces. Okay, someone's been here recently, and then someone's been to a planet where we haven't officially visited yet. Okay. Ooh, slightly sus.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lawn.
Yes, you're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
Oops, wrong room. I don't think that's going to fly.
I'm conducting an investigation about the Solarian Ark. I wanted to check a few things.
Ah, I did hear about this. I was too busy to assist. I suppose I'll have to make the time. What do you need?
I'd like to ask Dr. Adden a few questions. Do you know him or where he is?
Oh yes, Adden's some sort of biologist. We were among the first to wake up. Difficult times. I haven't seen him since the Ark was rescued. Why Adden?
Salen Varn mentioned.
Salen? Huh, I see. If the Major's at it again, this makes more sense.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
Tell me the rumors.
If I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been in STG too long.
So he's suffering from paranoia.
He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
I see.
Maybe.
Look, let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Still got that.
Oh. Sorry, sir. Yeah, Sam's still got that planet identified. So we're not finishing this yet. But so there's two possibilities. Either is some weird conspiracy, which there is a lot of circumstantial evidence for, but the reasoning doesn't. There's no proof, and the reasoning doesn't make sense. Or the ex-Special Forces spy guy is actually just paranoid and making it all up. Not because he's trying to make it up, just he's seeing things that aren't necessarily there. We shall see. Slight. Sorry, I missed you there, bro. How you doing there, buddy? Pathfinder's a weird run. Yeah. Yeah. She does have a weird gait. Destroyer of backlogs. I mean, maybe. It depends if you consider the backlog to be one entity. Because Slight's backlog is every game that was ever made and will ever be made. So he's kind of, you know, he's trying to defeat the ultimate boss. So yeah, we'll see. How you doing, Slight? Are you well, buddy? Welcome to this not a stream. Yeah, so you back on your stream, are you, Slight? It'd be nice, right? Red Mage getting that's my problem. Red Mage. Goku goes in there, or Vegeta goes in there to train. I'll take the video games in there. They'll be like, "Oh, Iznib, you're in the hyperbolic time chamber for the equivalent of 10,000 years. You must be jacked as fuck now." I'm just like a fat slob. I'll be like, my thumbs are jacked. My thumbs are pretty, you know. Fucking hell. Yeah, try get your hand to eye coordination down. Okay. Yeah. All jokes aside though, I had no to Eladon, are we? Okay. Or rather the Eladon system. There's definitely an appeal to that. Like to get, you know, have to have a crazy amount of time to get stuff done. I'd like to think that I would appreciate it. Oh, is it? Is on Eladon. Okay. Interesting.
We're on course.
Is Marty having some problems with his previous roommates jumping into a stream? That's kind of an issue. We'll stick with the lads. Okay. Back on Eladon. Right. Okay, all the way up here. Interesting. Surely it's more likely that this guy's correct than he's just a nut job. Oh, I see a big old worm there.
Rider, worm.
Everyone stay away from it. Don't panic. Yeah, it's nowhere near Drac. Don't panic, buddy. I thought you'd want to try and fight it anyway, right?
Enemies!
Yeah, the worm's nowhere near us.
Pathfinder, these are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
This was sure worth the trip.
There's sand traps all over. Let's look under the surface. Something was here, then dragged. That way.
Okay. There's something over here.
There, scavengers. Likely unfriendly.
The trail leads right to them.
Excellently done.
Bless them. Because I'm like 100 meters away, they're just like, what? We don't know what to do. What do we do? What do we do about this? We don't know. I wonder if I can shoot through that. No, not quite. That's the little hearts.
Wait, is that Salen?
Between the eyes.
See, that's terrible AI. You're in cover, you're under fire by a sniper, you see your buddy's head pop next to you, and then you immediately move into the same cover that he thought he was in. Nah, that's pretty rough AI there. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? How they could tell Satan's body over here, I don't know. I mean, like Krogan hammer there.
Pass the metagel. Let's get him back on his feet. Salen,
hey, buddy.
What happened to you?
Salen? Very familiar for our first real meeting.
Not funny, Solarian.
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects...
Oh, it was the other guy pretending.
Unfortunately...
It was the other guy pretending.
I imagine I was supposed to...
Yeah, it's just the AI stream. It's like I'm not here right now.
Any Salen you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
Wait, he asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan those leads. I suspected the traitor was hiding messages on optical encoders. Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them.
Oh dear.
I hadn't used you and my investigation to cover his tracks. Canny bastard.
I examined an apartment belonging to a Solarian officer, Rand Lawn. The clues there led me to you.
Interesting. That confirms my suspicions. Everything comes back to our Ark. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the
Except
right guy.
Adden got rid of anything we had on him, and I'll bet Rand Lawn has disappeared.
Adden. He forgot the dart he poisoned me with. Still in there with the ballistics intact. Contact Adden. Feign ignorance after a meeting. I'll be there.
Oh, excuse me.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adden, somewhere neutral.
There are caves on Kadara that might be suitable.
Send the word.
Right, okay. So the guy who claimed to be Salen there was actually Adden. And he used us to cover up his own conspiracy. I guess because Salen was already looking into it. But he's actually done himself a disservice, hasn't he? Because he's, rather than he was dealing with Salen and he could have potentially got away with it. He's tried using the Pathfinder to, you know, help cover his tracks. Where actually now he's got someone else, like, involved trying to stop him. So, thank you, Squidge. Appreciate it. Yeah, just get a random powerful sneeze come out of nowhere. Okay, so yes, slightly convoluted, but makes sense. Explosives I left. Oh shit, I could have blown them up. Okay, well anyway. Heading over to Kadara now, apparently. And let's kill this guy, basically. Despite the heat here and the barrenness, I'm sure it would be quite fun, like running around on sand dunes like this. For a minute, it's the novelty would soon wear off. Okay, let's go. I wonder if you can eat those bugs. They don't look appetizing, do they?
All systems green.
Okay, here we go. Kadara. Not that, yeah, not that I can pick holes in this for having like janky combat AI. I'm sure there was degrees of it in the trilogy as well at points. It's got to be hard to program AI. Make it good, I'm sure. And it can't just be this some normal, because that's like not really an excuse. But if they're like, oh, you want good combat AI, turn up the difficulty. It's like, well, it should be good anyway. Well, we don't know who those guys were. It just seems like, even if you're not a trained soldier, that you see your buddy's head get shot, you don't immediately get up and move into the exact same spot that your friend just died in, right? You think that would be the last place you want to go? But, I don't know. Actually, I didn't even need to get into the magic, because it'll be there when you fast travel in it. Okay, so we've got to head over here. Let's fast travel to this location. Good idea they put the forward operating stations as a thing to find in this game, for sure.
Doesn't Sam just freak you out, Jal? A bot whispering in Ryder's brain, hearing her think.
Not at all. I'd love to take Sam apart. See how it all works. Though I'd need more information. Schematics. I wouldn't want to kill him.
Goes without saying.
Yeah, conversation over.
Seemingly. So having an AI, like, you can verbally or mentally access that is kind of, it's essentially implanted in you and can do all sorts of things, that'd be very handy. That's very appealing. However, if it's AGI and it's like it's its own thinking living entity and it doesn't have to do what you say, and in fact it can actually read your mind, that's going a bit too far, right? Sam, as it appears to be in the game, is ideal. That's exactly what you'd want, but... Or maybe some people wouldn't want that. If it's too freaky.
There you are. Did you investigate those leads?
I learned you're a Ket collaborator and a murderer.
Who's one victim short?
So it's true. Old spies really do live forever.
This old spy would punch you if he wasn't carrying evidence in his chest.
I tried to give you a decent burial, Major. There was no time to convince you of our cause.
Selling your Ark to the Ket makes no logical or tactical sense.
To you, because you lack data.
Tell me this data.
Early, prepped the Ark, and then we found the Ket, an unstoppable enemy. So we made a pact. Sacrifice our Ark to the Ket and learn their secrets. So one day, we could destroy them along with their exaltation.
That's it. Archie Badger isn't going to help. Although I'm probably going to end up killing him before they've done this. That's insane. I mean, there's logic, and then there's like too much logic. He's just like, oh, here's the enemy aliens. We cannot stop them. Therefore, for now, we'll sell out all of our friends and family to appease them for now. So then I can do research, we can survive, and then when I've done the research and we have the data and all the rest of it, years from now, we can get our revenge and deal with them. With the other option being not selling out your own people and presumably facing extinction. It's almost, it's like it's too logical, it's too practical. It's very much like too much the means justifying the ends. You know. To take it to an extreme example, it's like if there's you had a crazy person who's like, you know, you and your 99 friends here and friends and family, I'm gonna kill you all. Or if you kill all 99 members of your friends and family, I'll leave you alive. And then that way you can, like, well, you'll be alive, not dead. And then maybe in the future you can maybe get revenge against me, the guy who made you kill all your friends and family. Logically, right, you could say, oh yeah, you should take that deal. Whereas, you know, practically you're going to tell that guy to go fuck himself, even if he kills you, right? Obviously, Dr. Adam's like, oh no, we should sell out our own species just because that's the logical thing to do. Yeah, it's like it's like Saren. It's like, yeah, exactly, Akuma. Yeah, you mentioned this earlier, how it's take a lot of cues from the other trilogy to incorporate into this game. It's exactly like Saren, isn't it? Saren's like, well, I can't defeat the Reapers. Therefore, if I'm their bitch and I help them take over the entire galaxy and destroy 99% of life, they'll keep 1% of life round, and then that will, that'll be the best thing to do. It's like, no, Saren. No, it's not.
You pretended to be Ket allies so you could study them, then stab them in the back.
Listen, there is an empire of Ket beyond Helios.
Point them in.
All powerful conquerors who will invade us eventually. The secrets we learn could stop our extinction before it begins. Give us our freedom, and they're yours. Don't let this go to waste.
What exactly are you offering?
The intricacies of the Ket Empire. Vassals, potential weak points, exaltation secrets, which we can't confirm, and you could have pulled out of your cloaca.
Yep.
We had to sacrifice civilians for this, Major. Will you let that be for nothing?
Nah, let's fucking arrest this guy.
This traitor
that's the thing, if he truly cares about what he's saying, he'll give us the info anyway, right? If he really means what he's saying, he'll give us the info anyway. If he's willing to bargain that information for his own freedom, then he only actually really cares about himself. So, no, you're going to prison, buddy. We'll see.
belongs, Major.
We have particular accommodations for collaborators.
Arrest me, and you'll never find the others. I've got nothing but time to look. I'm retired, remember? I owe you big for this, Ryder. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a militia pickup, the doctor, and the biggest drink on Nexus.
You have a few, bro. Right, now, have we missed out from doing that? Because that's like the second kind of opportunity I've had to gain some kind of advantage over the Ket or the Archon, but I've refused it for what I believe to be morally correct reasons. So I've potentially tactically put us on the back foot twice, just because I felt it was the right thing to do. So I hope I don't obviously regret that. But we'll see. Sorry, 1 second.
Ryder.
Okay. We got an hour. Let's get back to it. Okay. Interesting though. Right, okay, cool. Ah yeah, integrate the Ghost Storm technology. I've surely got the resources and research for it. Maybe you don't even need the points, I don't know. Speaking about points. Excuse me, Drake.
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
There you go.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then. I'll call a meeting immediately.
All right.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Okay. which wasn't really a vid
The
call.
Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
Yes.
No, not me. We are going to defy them.
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the cat?
That's where the ghost storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Hager?
Exactly. Our forged signals should divert some cat from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
Okay.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will sit up.
Sounds like a solid plan, team. Hager, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
Alright. Now, if it's the Mega Vault, I'll take PB, as she's our remnant expert, which obviously she's not, but more than anybody else. I'd rather to say again, not that it makes any difference, like gameplay-wise. I just like to, in my own head, RP it. And as there may be Ket, and you can argue that Jarl is a Ket expert. He's been fighting them for many years. I think I'll take PB and Jarl. Okay, we start over here, do we? Unless this system is where Meridian is. I guess maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, let's go over there. What's the date? 10th of April. Okay.
If the Archon's information is right, this is the system. Meridian should be here somewhere.
Okay, well, let me go have a look at the other stuff in this system first. Do you like these twin planets?
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. I found something.
Yeah, nice sheet. I mean, I don't know if I needed a probe for that. Sophie. Never mind.
I'm picking up something.
This.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay, nothing there.
I'm picking up something.
Is it that? I saw it.
Probes launched. Satellite detected.
Is everything? Yep. Okay, finally. Oh.
That's it. That's Meridian.
Or Key to Sierra, as the Ket call it.
Looks like a
Oh.
giant space station.
Yeah, I for some reason I thought it was just going to be like a vault on a planet rather than just floating in space. Wild, okay. let's go over and poke around it, I guess. Thank you. I should take Drac for his fighting prowess, but Giles no slouch.
Initiating Ghost Storm on my mark. 3, 2, go.
Enemy signature detected. Commence pursuit.
Tee-hee.
Hater, it's working.
Reading a bunch of Ket headed our way. Pulling back. It's all on you now, Tempest.
We should get them as close as possible to here. Intense readings could be some kind of control center.
No decent landing sites. This could get messy.
How messy?
Ryder, looks like a flyby is our only option. I'll get as low as possible, but you'll have to eject over the target area.
This is our one shot. We have to take the risk.
You've fallen out of things before, right? Just don't scream too loud on the way down. It's embarrassing.
I won't want to embarrass you.
You know the drill. Watch your rate of descent. Shield should take care of the rest.
So far, so good. The Ket haven't detected us.
But once we go in, we'll be clear as day to any troops on the ground.
Don't worry about us. Just make sure you and the Tempest get out safe.
Loud and clear.
Everyone okay?
I think I bumped my head, but I'm good.
We'll need to survey the area, figure out what we're dealing with.
I think I bumped my head, but I'm good. I guess it was just a little bump then. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, PB probably bumped her head quite a while ago, right?
It's raining?
Pathfinder, while interacting
how's it
with
raining?
console, I detected the presence of a complex network, connected via a central command hub.
A hub? You mean we found Meridian's controls?
Most likely, however, the hub is dark, deactivated.
See what Meridian's all about. We can start by finding its central hub.
Pathfinder, we are looking at the central command hub I detected earlier.
Well, that's
As
good.
with the monoliths and vaults, the hub is connected to the two neighboring towers.
So activating the towers will also activate the command hub.
Change in plan. I say we activate Meridian. Now.
What about the Ket?
Activating a vault has previously activated a purification field. Perhaps Meridian is similar.
Let's head to those towers and see what we can find.
Pathfinder, interfacing with that console has activated a gravity well.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Activate the Ubisoft towers. Excellent, excellent fusion. I wonder if that's like how you're supposed to play the. Is that you feeling how the game's supposed to go? Like you just get more knowledge each time you play it.
Picking up
Try different things. Like there's one way. It's almost like it's a maze, and there's one way through. Maybe not one way, but you know what I mean.
has been infiltrated. All units are to focus on incapacitation and capture of the Pathfinder.
At least we got a little bit of a head start.
Oh shit! That's not.
That remnant goo, whatever it is.
Tell me, tell me that before I step in it.
Wonder if there's a broken Atmo processor somewhere that's causing this downpour.
But yes, to answer the question from yesterday, it does seem when you're in overdrive, your reload is quicker as well.
Gotta do better than this.
Which way, Ryder?
I guess it doesn't matter, right?
So, command hub.
It's on
need to
fire.
check out those other 2 towers first.
Have they just flown one of their fucking ships into it? Okay.
That cloud there. I can't make sense of the readings.
Oh, I can't make sense of my own life, apparently.
That pillar looks familiar.
Sam, what do you think?
Intense vortexes of scourge energy. I would steer clear if I were you, Pathfinder.
Yeah. So the vibe I'm getting is in some way that is yet to be fully understood. Or, I say fully understood, understood at all. The scourge and whatever it is somehow intrinsically related to the remnant. That's what I feel is going to be. That's like why it's here.
Detecting high levels of scourge energy. Be careful.
Ouch. Ket got their asses kicked.
It still hurts to see it. Those observers are annoying.
Shoot it,
They're
Joe.
cute, except for the shooting part.
Oh my days.
Remnant signal detected. There may be a usable network node nearby.
So they get so Tiger, they get downed if they do take enough damage, which is rare. I'm only playing on the normal difficulty, so I'm sure on the harder difficulties it's more likely. It's happened a few times in a few fights, but they get downed, and then you can run over to them and revive them. And I think there's maybe some other abilities where they can, like, you know, things that can happen that stop them getting downed. And I think one person's got one ability where if they've been downed for like a minute, they get up on their own or something like that. However, you basically have to run over to them and get them back up on their feet by holding the button for a few seconds. Obviously, if you die, then it's just game over. And I think they get auto-revived if you finish the combat. So usually it's not really an issue. They're tough enough that they will, you know, they'll kind of won't take too much damage, and then they'll stay in cover when they need. But yeah, it can happen, but it's not usually too much of an issue. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Well, if obviously we are quite deep into the game, Tiger. Obviously, if you're concerned about spoilers, do be careful what you see and hear. But I assume you're not too. If you're here, you're not too worried about that. But if you've got any, I'm not an expert. This is my first playthrough. But if you've got any questions about anything, don't hesitate. If you want to know anything about any intricacies of the gameplay, we do have a resident expert there, Fusion, who will, you know, be sure to give us any details. I'm sure I mean, he's an expert of the series, maybe not this game specifically, but he knows it better than I do. Oh, okay. So things got really fucked up, Fusion. So you were just kind of were like, whatever. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, but you know, you probably know more about it than I do. Even though I've played through it recently, right, Fusion? You know, that's fair. Like I would refer to you. I would defer to you. Okay, let's get out of that. Oh shit!
Pathfinder, it appears the energy waves from these craters contributed to the scourge throughout Helios.
So whatever happened here caused the scourge to erupt all across the cluster.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Weird. So I wonder. Well, I guess answer that question. So I wonder if somehow whatever the Meridian does, in terms of we're trying to turn it on to activate it to terraform, you know, random systems, random planets and random systems throughout the cluster. There's like some kind of like corruption or something like went wrong in the programming that it got activated in a way that, like, you know, the system got corrupted, and the result of that corruption is the scourge. So I wonder if we fix it, it will like get rid of the scourge.
With the remnant builders?
Yeah.
Or someone attacked them with it.
Very curious. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. I'll start the fucking... Oh, I'm scourging it up right now. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oops. let's just... You can cover for a second, yeah? Oh my god. But yeah, Tiger, have you played the others in the trilogy, or have you just dived into Andromeda just to as your first Mass Effect experience? Because I was brand new to the whole series, and we played through the trilogy like relatively recently.
Frustrates and angers me that this place was hidden from my people for so long.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do, Joel? It's what's done is done, mate. Don't stress yourself about it. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. Look, that's the thing. If you find a game, Fusion, that you really like and really into, and you're like, okay, cool. I enjoyed this game. I've experienced the story. I've got the gist of it. Now, let's look into some guides for some people who've done testing and, you know, done the maths and done, you know, they're experts at it. You know, find a guide to what, you know, min-max. Nothing wrong with that. I respect it. I don't know that it does too much of a tutorial, but yeah, you do. So this is a thing that confused me a little bit, Tiger. So to equip your gear and to equip mods on your weapons and move them around and stuff, you can only do it at the loadout screen. So the loadout screen is either when you start a story mission, it will automatically put you in the loadout screen before that. When you accept that you're going to do it. You can do it at the forward operating stations, which you find randomly you activate on when you're exploring planets, like the place where you get the Nomad and you can call the Nomad, and you can do it there as well. And also on the spaceship, the Tempest, I believe it's one of the 2 rooms just off of the bridge. You can also sort your load out there. That was a little bit confusing for me, because I remember in the trilogy and, you know, in RPGs in general, you go, oh, cool, I've got a new weapon. Let's equip it. No, you can't just equip it from your menu. Or you're like, oh, cool, I've got a new mod. Let's see how those mods compare to my current weapon mods. Let me check. Oh, cool, looks good. Can I change them over? No, you can't. You you can only do it at the loadout screen. So that kind of took a bit of getting used to in this game for me. Once you kind of settle into the idea of it, you make sense. But my problem is, because I'm a little bit too gung-ho sometimes, I'll like pick up some cool stuff, and then by the time we get to the loadout point to actually equip it or look at it, I've forgotten about it. So I think it's relatively simple though how you do it in the menu. I don't know if we can look at it here. Well, what I can do is probably deconstruct some of these. Oh shit, that's a much better phalanx. Maybe we can undo that. But yeah, you can see under the weapon there in the middle, you can actually see the empty mod slots. Let me just deconstruct that a second. So when you're in the loadout screen, there'll be one of the buttons, and it'll tell you on the very bottom there, with the prompts. It'll say like mod, and you click that, and then it'll move your cursor down to the 2 weapons mod slots, and you just click, and then it'll pull up the list of which one you want to slot into it. And I think you can change your weapon mods at any time that you're in a loadout screen. So yeah, hopefully that's giving the rundown of that. Sky, what's Sky doing now? Going live at 6:40. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm not live, Scotty, so this is not a stream, bro. I'm not streaming this week. There's no stream happening, so it doesn't matter what time it starts, or doesn't start, as the case may be. You've just got to see to that. Scotsworth, I hope you're well. But yeah, look, some amount of stream is better than no amount of stream. Except this isn't a stream, so don't worry about it. I mean, I guess this is, because we've seen a lot of remnant ruins and stuff, but I guess this is like the granddaddy of them. But I'm kind of surprised that Jarl's like more in awe than PB is right now.
A scan may help identify conduits.
Okay. That and all sorts of shit over here. Back up there. There's
See the conduits, some kind of pattern here.
Let's just start pressing the button, see what happens.
Wow, I think that's fried. Will it even work?
Come on, I'm sure some of this stuff's still okay.
Damage to parts of the system are preventing power up.
Can we reroute past the damage?
That may work, Pathfinder. Boosting trace signals.
Some kind of glyph on this thing.
It matches the pattern on the main console, Pathfinder.
Aha. Okay, so I've got these little symbols here. So I bet each of these I've got to set them up to correspond, I would imagine. So we've got a double arrow. So if it's laid out the same. So that one there would be this little double arrow thing. Yeah, it even looks like it, doesn't it? So that would be the wedge shape for that one. F for the back one, and I don't know what, a branch with a nubbin for this one. Okay. Let's have a look.
Let's see about rerouting the
Okay, here we go.
the damage.
So change it. Oh.
That triggered remnant defenses.
Oh shit. Okay.
Must have messed up the power reroute. Need to follow the pattern.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about the symbols. I just have to do it in the correct order. Is what it seems. So I guess that one. Then over, maybe over to that one. And over to that one. I guess I just roughly seem they're not connected as such, but okay, let's try that. So this one.
Ooh, good choice.
Well, I didn't randomize it, PP. I looked at it, so then that should be this one. It's going to tell me it's 1 in a million in a minute. I bet no, it's 1 in 4, PB. She's like, nah, 1 in a million. Okay, cool. That's what it was. Just do them in order as the wire goes. The wiring.
That's it?
The primary console should work now, Pathfinder.
Oh, okay, cool. After I wasn't sure if I had to like follow it all the way back. Okay. Yeah, just doing a little electrical repair in the Remnant mothership. No big deal.
Provisional
We can figure
repairs
out.
are complete, Pathfinder.
Lol, Sky.
Only one way to know for sure.
So sorry, Redman. Just saw you comment a minute ago. I didn't respond to it. I've got this right. So what's this Jedi Outlaws? A new Star Wars game, I assume.
Translating. Flight control systems online. Welcome, Administrator.
Yeah, well, what's just a bad feeling? Okay, so the Meridian can fly, and we are now. It's recognizing us as the administrator. That's like probably what we could have hoped for, right?
Looks like those repairs worked better than expected.
Yeah.
Restoring systems has reactivated something else nearby, Pathfinder.
Yeah, but what?
Working up the Remnant God. Remnant Reapers or something, I don't know.
Translating. Exploration vessels on standby.
Oh.
We have seen remnant ships, but none in working condition.
Okay. Actually, Remnant
It says it
spaceships.
cannot retrieve commands from the Meridian engine.
Huh. Meridian engine. Sam, do you know what?
Shoot him.
They're going to be trouble.
I'm only dead in a minute, if I have my say.
Restoring power woke up the remnant.
Oh,
I
that's not
detect a
good.
surge of energy on the scans. The section you're in lit up like Mardi Gras.
Okay.
What's it? Mardi Gras.
What's going on? Are you all...
Can't talk right now!
Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, so I mean, never mind the cat, eh?
This wasn't here before.
Tampering with circuits has triggered emergency security. We may be able to override it once power is restored.
Hey, hey, hey. So chonk when you yeah, there you go. If you tag its weak point, right?
Good here. Kett are
Excellent.
probably waiting out there for us, so stay alert.
I bet they are. What was you trying to scan? So, okay. Doesn't matter. Turret controls, yeah, turn the turret on for us. It's gonna be our buddy. Uh-oh.
I'm so lucky to see it.
That's one tower powered up. Still need one more before the command hub's accessible.
Yeah, this sniper rifle slaps.
The Moshai could see this.
Jarl, I know you're I know you're like well into this and you're like focus on the mission, buddy.
What if activating Meridian ends up being good for the
The Archon's
Well, we'll deal with that. We'll get over that bridge when we get there, John.
many guns. Down around every corner.
Roll for the remnant of
Sure we can't take our own allies, right? It looks like they were having a little meeting or something. Level 57. Wow.
Look at all those lights. Can you imagine what this was like when it was all working with the builders here?
And what do you imagine a builder looks like?
Tall, glowy, or maybe short and round and glowy.
Size and shape variable. Glowiness guaranteed.
Hostile shuttle.
Still one more tower to go.
Okay. So I guess we're trying to get through that.
Plants.
And we're halfway through opening the way. Oh, we've got mushrooms everywhere. There we go. Strange vegetation. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. There's some uranium in there. Okay, take that. Look at this guy. He's not even seen us. Guess he was fighting the remnant.
Gotta be getting close to one of those towers. We need to activate both to reach Meridian's core.
Well, the builders slight. I mean, yeah, he's a charmer, he's a Kuma, isn't he? Dropping the compliments all everywhere all the time. Unfortunately for you, Slight, he was talking to me, not you.
Good spot for an ambush.
Yeah. Let's get up there then.
Big guns! Watch out!
I detect working remnant technology. We could turn that again.
Oh, whoa, hello.
I wish we didn't have to rush around defending ourselves from Ket. It would be nice to take our time and really look at this stuff.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed, PB. But, yeah, here we are. Right. Child can't decide which side of the cover he wants to be on. Oh shit. How many of them? Oh, bruh. Oh, good.
I think that's the last of them.
Okay.
For now.
Oh, careful. Nah. Appropriation. No, I guess I'm kind of tall. Tall is relative, isn't it? Am I tall compared to the average human? I guess I'm taller. But, you know, you however tall you are, I've met dudes and I'm like, oh, fuck it now. You know, like my much younger Jack, you know, Jackie stops in stream occasionally.
Can I sit here?
Of course you can, Tiger. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, buddy. My much younger stepbrother Jack, he is fucking tall. He's like, he must be at least like 6'4", minimum. And I stand next to him, I feel short. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So it's all relative, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, handsome, that's a stretch. Slight, you know what I mean? I'll never be presumptuous enough to try and take that. Yeah, and I'm a pasty pale motherfucker as well, so yeah, not I might get the tall out of those, maybe.
Whoa! Are those giant mushrooms?
Yeah, we already saw these. We already saw these, PB. Wonder if they're yummy or hallucinogenic. Mushrooms are fascinating, right? I don't know if this is true, but I heard, like, genetically, mushrooms are technically have more genetic similarities to animals than they do other plant life. Only by a small amount, but that is what I heard. I don't know if there's any truth to that, or it's just one of those things you hear that it's not actually true. But I don't know, you know. But as a food, I'm not like a massive fan of mushrooms. I'll definitely eat them if they're in things or on things, but they're not like something I think that I never crave or desire mushrooms. But obviously, there's other, you know, the use of the mushrooms for certain, you know, say medical purposes. Not that I'm an expert on it, but right, yeah, of course, I know, yeah. I mean, look, that's how me and Slight get, you know, like, I've survived up to this point and been slightly delusional. So,
What the?
I know it's a problem, right? Imagine if you look in the mirror, Akuma, you just be like, yeah, life's over. Not be able to look away.
Translating. Pattern 1-3. Viability 56.2%. Genetic template transmitted for testing.
What?
They were doing things to the Angara.
We can't be sure what this is yet, Joel.
Really? Because the last time we saw something like this, the Ket were turning us into them.
Sam, I need an analysis.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jarl, but check your emotions, buddy. So the question is, were the Remnant also doing weird experiments on the Angara? Is it targeted at the Angara specifically? Or does this tie in the link with the Ket to the Remnant? This is why the Archon has such an obsession with the Remnant. Most of the Ket don't. Is there some similarities going on here? I don't know.
It appears that these beings are not Angara. They are not even alive.
See, it's Jarl, it's not even an Angaran. They're just trying to be you. They're trying to pretend to be an Angaran. What do you think about that, Bray?
I don't understand. They look so...
The Remnant language refers to these bodies as genetic templates.
A blueprint.
Oh. Unless the Remnant literally created the Angaran. They are, you know, how the Remnant came to exist, that's still in question, but possibly the Remnant, for whatever reason, because we know that they're some kind of robotic life form, got, you know, created a life themselves, and that the result of that is the Angaran species. Because a lot of the Angaran history is lost. They don't know where they came from originally or what, you know. So who knows? Yeah, these homunculus. That's why they look so funky.
Like the plants we saw.
The Angara? We came from here? They created us? Why?
Yeah. Whether you came out of nothing or you came from the Remnant, Jarl, it doesn't change anything. You are still you. Individually and a species.
Doesn't matter why. Where you came from doesn't change who you are.
True. And we still face the same conflicts.
Exactly, Jarl.
I just feel as though something has shifted. I need to think. I need to speak with him, Moshai.
Okay, that's fine, buddy. But you're going to have to not do that now. We're in the middle of a mission.
Create life. What if the Archon can make it do the opposite? Destroy life?
That's probably what he's thinking,
It's up to us
PB.
to make sure that doesn't happen.
Indeed.
We crack
Curious.
Meridian's controls first. We make sure the Archon can't use it.
Fascinating. And even if that's true, then the next question is where did the Remnant come from? Who made the Remnant, and what are they all up? You know, what's their thing? What's the purpose?
It's working.
Because if the purpose of the Remnant is to somehow create and or have the potential to destroy life, it sounds a little bit Reaper-y to me, right? You understand? But regardless of that potential connection, the Remnant just didn't. They weren't here at the start of the universe. They came from somewhere, didn't they?
Interesting.
Something made them.
Pool was hiding a lab down there.
It's amazing. Look at it all.
You both need to calm down a little bit and stay focused. It is amazing, but you got stuff to do right now. We're never going to find out. You sure about that?
This place would be a gift to the Angara if we could eliminate the Ket. We could learn so much from it.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen, Joel. I promise.
Oh, look who it is. Scummy McScum. Oh, he's right up my grill now.
This is looking ugly. We're in trouble here.
We won't last much.
Alright, it's an ascendant down. That's not going to hurt, is it? Shut him down. That's the power of that sniper rifle there. Get wrecked. Cat, get wrecked. Alright, cool. That I was panicking then for a minute. I was like, oh no! They were. Like, no! I was like, it's fine. Again, this, there would be something about playing the series on Insanity, rather than the playthrough I've done, which is, you know, kind of just like, you know, pushing the story, just like doing all the stuff, you know, going, trying to get through it, just to experience it. I guess the Insanity playthroughs is kind of more, you know, you take a much more measured pace, and every combat is, you have to think very carefully about what you're doing, and it is kind of a struggle to survive. I guess is the idea. And it's not, you know, I guess in theory, even in a tough fight, as long as you use correct tactics and some measure of skill, you should be able to get through every battle. It's just, and obviously you can, if I remember, in this you can save your game as often as you like. I think you could do the same in the trilogy, so I guess that's the idea of it. Whether I'd actually would think to ever do that, I don't know, but I know Fusion was angling for it. He said he would like to see that, but we scan. Look at these. Okay. We have far too much else to cover on the stream for that to be a thing anytime soon. Gone this way? Oh, oh, hello. Dropping off a fiend.
We did the work. They don't get to reap the benefits.
I don't know why they've gone that way.
That's for every soul you destroyed.
Keep it up! We take them down, we take Meridian! Shit!
Oh. I mean, so that was kind of its remains. There we go. Yeah, I guess there is that. I guess there is that fusion. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's back up. Back up. To this non-cover. Oh shit, have I? Okay. Doing myself mischief. This is a problem, isn't it? Okay, let's try that again. Seems like a question that took a whole other game to answer. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Akuma. It seems that way, doesn't it? I don't know why they've all respawned. I guess that's... I got the loading... Sorry, the save point, rather. Oh, the big boy's even back. Okay. Okay, fair enough. So maybe I should let that fight the, yeah, okay, the destroyer. I guess that it's gonna get, get yeeted, isn't it? After I've, yeah, it's barely doing anything to it. Let me tidy up the, little guys, I guess. Oh no, you got too close to the fiend.
Forgot about the remnant, didn't you? Asshole!
Oh dear. I'm forgetting about everything apparently. Now he's lost interest in the remnant. Okay. Right. Now let's try and stay in cover. Oh, I'll say awesome. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. It's not that it defaults my handgun though. Okay, let's move up here. There we go. Okay. Why there's 3 of them all clustered together like that, I'm not sure, but... Of course this fucking thing... Oh, shit. No, get out of there, Sam. Just follows me, obviously. Well, I guess my squad mates just follow me, don't they, as well, so... Okay. Okay, so it's shut down. So you wanna open up? No? Damn it. Allow us an opportunity to kill it. Okay, so there's one of those down. Oh, did they manage to get it? Okay, cool. Thank you, PB and Jar. Getting it done. Okay. That was the whole thing. At least the cat didn't get in there, I guess. Alright, we're doing some. Okay, we need to wrap this up relatively soon. We'll see if we can finish this mission off first. That would be ideal. Ow. Oh! Get out of there. Get up there. So. Killed 2,000 enemies. Okay. That seems reasonable for how much we've played the game. Seemed like a correct amount. Right. Okay, we got something below us. Oh, you got him, Joel. No? Oh, we go. Oh, no, that's zap. Okay.
No idea. But that looks like a gravity well.
It's got to be a finite amount, I'm sure, Joel, but it seems like a lot, right?
We made it. Looks like Meridian control.
Finally.
It's... I know we had to fight our way in here, but it seems like something's just gone...
What is that structure?
Too...
From space.
Too well. Is a spaceship of some kind? A weapon of some kind? No, let's find out, I guess. We're going to turn it on, so... Let's see what happens.
Translating. Connection lost. Meridian engine not found.
Sam, is there damage here? Can we restore systems like we did
I'm
before?
sorry, Pathfinder. Systems are intact, but they are searching for a component that doesn't appear to exist.
Okay.
What do you mean doesn't appear to exist?
One moment, Pathfinder. I have found something. Translating. Final administrator log. The opposition's weapon may cause widespread damage. All our weapons, our ships, will not be able to protect us. Protect my goal. We need to disengage Meridian from Command Core, which will remain here to draw fire. Meridian contains all the work of the Jardan. Nothing else matters. I will send it far. We can return one day. Continue the process of renewal.
Right, so some species known as the Jardan this was theirs, and they were working on something, and then they had some enemies they were dealing with, and then they had to take the command core, some component to this whole system, which they sent away to protect it. Because of the battle or whatever they were in. So, and the enemy they call the opposition. So I wonder if the Remnant are the opposition, or the Remnant are literally the remains of their automated forces. So if it's the latter, then the question becomes who are the enemy. If it's the former, well, I guess in both cases, like, who are the Jardan? Where have they gone? What were they doing here? Regardless, without whatever that command core thing is, whatever the Meridian is, or we're supposed to do, we can't activate it to do that thing without that. That's what. Oops, sorry. That's what I'm getting from that.
End of log.
Well.
So this isn't Meridian. Huh. The Archon was wrong. That's funny. I mean, it's horrible. But it's funny the asshole had no idea. We'll be able to bring it back, right?
I don't know where it went, PB.
Cat! We have to get out of here!
Get ready. We're getting out of here. Sam, find
That's
me
what
another
Giles just
exit,
said.
away from the Ked.
There is no other exit, Pathfinder. However, the Remnant City is not without defenses, and this is its central command.
Remnant defenses. Of course. Use them against the Ked.
Alright. As opposed to anyone else.
Sam, now!
Oh, damn. I guess took that ship down. Just wrecking the Meridian, or whatever this place actually is.
The Archon wants that one. Destroy the rest.
That's like that, is it? Yeah.
Watch your backs! It's one of those that can cloak!
Oh, no.
Not getting past me! Cloak or no cloak!
Oh. That's some sneaky stealth shit.
I knew those Ked were trouble the minute I saw them!
Ryder.
Have we ever met any Ket that are not trouble?
No thinking while I'm being shot at!
Careful there, sir.
I know you're around here somewhere. Got you!
Nope. Why are you so tough? I don't... Again.
It's like the Archon sent all his goons after us. Could this get any worse? Fiend! Fiend! Fiend!
Yeah, I'll see it, PB. I'll seize it. Oh, gonna need some ammo. It's a good job with the aliens who made this place left some ammo lying around, right?
Don't forget the rest of those Ked!
Kind of. Bit preemptively lost visual. Oh, jeez. Get out of there, Sarah. Get out of there. Oh.
Know you're around here somewhere.
Okay, that's the fiend down. And there's the boss. God, how tough could he have been?
Ground team, is everyone all
Jeez.
right?
If only I was that tough. Their armor is pretty
Everyone
cool. But...
accounted for.
We saw everything from orbit. It was incredible. The entire city lit up. The scans went wild.
I hope you got some info, Suvi, because we don't really know what's happened down here.
Whatever you did, it worked.
A full retreat. That's a relief to hear.
Any progress on Meridian? Have you got it working yet?
No.
This isn't Meridian. Or at least, not all of it. Hard to explain. We'll brief you later. So Meridian's gone, but shouldn't this thing know the nav point of where it went?
Contact with the Scourge will have altered Meridian's original path. It would take countless years to determine its current location.
All this remnant tech around us. The Jardin had to have a plan.
Their plan seemed to be, oh crap, let's get out of here.
Well, if the Scourge is messing things up, maybe that's where we should look. Look at what, exactly? I don't know yet. We'll have to think about it.
Yeah, we don't have Meridian yet. But we took this city back from the Ket. That's big.
Right.
That just means we need to push forward before they can recover. We have to find Meridian. The real one. Sam, collect all the data you can. Radio the Tempest for extraction. This is going to take work. And it's going to take all of us.
No doubt. No, that was pretty cool and fun. Got some questions answered, but we're just left with even more questions. I mean, it seems to stand to reason that the Jardin, whoever they are, either are. It seems more like the Remnant are them, or the Remnants are creations of them, rather than they were the enemy. Maybe they were referring to, when they said the opposition, maybe they were already referring to the Ket. Or something else. I don't know. Yeah, it's like we have all the puzzle pieces, but we don't know exactly how they all fit together yet. That's what it seems like. Well, maybe not all the puzzle pieces yet, but we'll see.
Pathfinder, you seem well.
Yo, Cage. No, I'm not streaming this week. I'm not streaming at all. I am. Thank you, Tan.
We're all doing quite well here. Thank you.
That is good to hear. This journey can't have been easy. Speaking of which, we know you defied us. You went for Meridian in direct violation of initiative orders.
So I'm fired?
The reasons were quite clear. Yet, you were correct, Ryder. We should have trusted your instincts. You have proven time and again that you deserve the title of Pathfinder.
Right.
I have never been so glad to be wrong.
It's about time. Lol. No, let's keep refreshing.
I appreciate your encouragement and your candor.
I am told there are still obstacles to reaching Meridian. The initiative stands ready to provide whatever support you need.
Thank you, Tan. Right, we've got him on board now. Yeah, that's the thing about Tan. Obviously, a lot of people kind of don't like him, find him annoying. But he, at the core of his character, who he is, he's a pragmatist. He's going to do whatever he thinks is the right thing at all times. But if he's proven wrong, he's not going to bitch and moan about it. He'll be like, no, you were right. Let's do things your way now. So you've got to appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Cage.
I think I found a way for
Cool,
us
got
to
a
find
cryopod.
Meridian.
What the fuck, Suvi? How'd you manage that? Well, we're at the end of the stream, Suvi, so we'll find out what you're thinking tomorrow, love. All right, you have to wait.
You seem tired.
It's me to me, buddy. I'm not tired. It's just the end of the stream. Or not stream, as the case may be. But yeah, I hope you're well, Cage. Everything's going good. Okay, so additional mining nodes. So the last thing we need. Oh, we've got all the commerce ones. Hidden caches, versatility. Oh, another consumable slot. Okay, let's go for that.
Pulled an all-nighter processing the data.
Oh, he's speaking to Lexi. Okay.
City. It's a lot.
Don't push yourself too hard. Someone's got to keep you pretty.
Fucking hell, Liam. He can't help himself, can he? I'm concerned about you, Lexi. Let me turn it into a joke about how good looking I am. Get over yourself, Liam. Fucking hell. No, thank you. Thank you for... Thank you for not being here, Fusion. I appreciate it. You tired? Don't be... Well, I'll say don't be tired, Cage. I mean, obviously that's not an option, is it? But if you're tired, you're tired. It's been good not being... It has, hasn't it? It has. Well, thank you, guys, for not being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, we made some decent progress there. So, a bit more revelations on what we're dealing with. There's some species called the Jardan or Jardan, who created the Meridian, and they may have also be responsible for the existence of the Remnant. And it looks like they were trying to do something here at some point in the past, and then something, maybe the cat, maybe the Scourge, maybe something else, we don't know how it's all linked yet, attacked them, and they had to like pick up and run away to survive. And their final log was like, this is not ideal, but let's run away, and then eventually in the future we can pick back up whatever we're trying to do here, but for now that's our only option, is to run away. So I'm very curious, but I guess we definitely won't be back tomorrow, I guess, to figure out what I was going to do. Got 2 days to complete this game. Can we do it? Can we? If we don't, it won't be the end of the world, honestly. I will just pop another month of Game Pass, and then we'll just continue on from there. But just with what was coming up with our stream list, that wouldn't be the ideal solution. What would be ideal would be to wrap this up in the next few days, play our next 3 games, cover our next 3 games that we have lined up, and then there's another game that's on the same tier that is we do need Game Pass for, so it'd be better to do it that way than the other way around, but we'll see. In your dreams, right? It's like, anyway, thank you for being here, guys, or not being here, as the case may be. Yeah. I'm just fucking dickhead. And I'll see you the next time mentioned. Right, exactly. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you not being there. But yes, little thank you. Yeah, so Tiger King Fist, thank you for chatting with us, bro, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, if there's anything more questions or anything you need any advice with this game, we're not experts, but we can try and help you out for sure. But yeah, my plan is to complete this over the next 2 days. So yeah, don't if you don't want to, obviously maybe got a few spoilers there, but if you don't want to get the ending of the game spoiled for you, no pressure, no need to be here. But yeah, you been lied to? Shh. Nobody saw or heard anything. But anyway, I hope you're well, Cage. And guys, I'll most assuredly not return tomorrow. So I will not see you then. Have a good evening and a good time until I do not see you tomorrow. Take care.